Gemini, I really appreciate you. And I know that there's probably been so many times in your life that you've been kind of like treated as if, and then as soon as you say something that like is just the truth, people are like, that was way harsh, Ty. That's just the fucking truth. It's built into your chart, so I'll explain why, but please never fear using your powerful voice or speaking the truth, because it is quite needed in this universe right now. I'm loving whatever has happened to my crown. And we need you to speak clearly for this new moon that we have coming up in Leo, in your third house of communication, language, early learning, and short trips. And everything is energy, so always know that when we diminish our words, like the expression of ourselves, we're telling the God of the universe, the God of our understanding, whomever it may be that you pray to. When we diminish ourselves, we're like, we don't need wealth, we don't need big trips, we don't need easy things, we need it to be tough, I need it to be this, I need it to be a struggle. But when we say the things and we communicate effortlessly and we bust past, I know that my mother and father weren't really, didn't understand how many brains I had, and they called me ADD or ADHD. They said I spoke over them, and I know that they really didn't unpack a lot of like what the Gemini is, but I'm still going to use my powerful voice and my knowing and my truth. Like this house, and this is the new moon reading that we have coming up in Leo at 23 degrees, and the grid is for Gemini rising, but this can be watched by Gemini sun as well as Gemini moon to get the vibrations of it. So this third house for you, third house is traditionally run by Gemini. So this is like, how did we learn the barriers and the boundaries of our communication when we were growing up? I've given the story so many times, like the first time that I ever like learned the word fuck, I came home and I asked my mom, like, what does fuck mean? And she just like slapped me across the face. So that obviously fucking did not fucking affect how many fucking times I swear in my videos or as an adult. Didn't fucking, it's a joke, I know. But so we have Mercury in Virgo right now, which is happy in Virgo. We have Mars in Virgo. This is like, I really feel like we're getting some dreams, some messages as to like what it is that we're really being asked to heal. And for you, Gemini, you're run by Mercury. So this is about communication and authentic communication. And what did I say? Fear not the truth. And truth changes. And my truth is not going to be your truth. Your truth might not be my truth. But you speaking your truth it is. That's all we have to do here. That's literally it. Venus retrograde, and definitely talk to Taurus, because the Taurus rising also has planets near the bottom of the chart, or the inner planets. These are all outer fuckers. This is going to be over here. This is going to take 20 years to transit. This will take 2 years. This will take a few years. This will take a year. This will take a while. These, 1 month. The moon we're going to have in 2 weeks will be over here in your house of public life and career. Lilith takes 9 months. So just know that our inner planets are down here. They're highlighting the base of our chart, the inner workings of ourselves, why we are the way that we are, what happened to us, cultural family roots down here. So when we look at this from all different lenses, the new moon is a perfect time to manifest. So what you could be manifesting in the outward 3D world is a short trip, something, in your everyday life, or maybe finding a new watering hole that you really enjoy, a new market, or, a new farm stand, a new cafe, a new little, the people that you see in your everyday life, new neighbors. Maybe some of you are thinking about moving or relocating eventually. That's just something that's kind of like happening down here. And the North Node is in our house of community, friendships, and wishes for the future. So this is a perfect time to recognize that if everything is energy, words are energy, thought is energy, this table is energy, this cup is energy, my tarot cards are energy, my notebooks are energy, this grid is energy. So since the planets are asking us to focus on communication, let's use our authentic, honest voice, communication to express how we feel. This week's focus, and as I record this, it is the 7th of August. The new moon that we're discussing right now is on the 16th. And a lot of what the planets are giving us is this option to communicate certain things that are maybe have been weighing on us. Maybe it's something like, I know I got to tell this person something. I know I got to do this. I know I got to do this. I know I got to do this. It's just been like paying in the back of your fucking head. And you haven't been. Utilize the energies now to release some of that. Say, I feel this. If you've been feeling it and feeling it and feeling it and keeping it in, it's time to just give it to the world. It's time to declare it, to say it, to express it. Or I'm unhappy here. This doesn't feel good anymore. I don't want to entertain that anymore. It just is. This is fascinating to me, Gem. The South Node is in Libra. It's going to be transiting your 5th house of creativity, play, romance, childlike spirits, kiddos, if you want those things. So I really feel like some of us are going to be releasing a little bit of old, like what fun used to be, maybe some addictive patterns, or maybe some of us are leaving behind, casual drinking or doing really anything casually. It seems like, we're not, as leaders, we can't do casual. We just can't do casual. This is interesting. I'm going to go into this in the private reading, but Jupiter is really there's some good stuff here. You're needed in the new world, and I need you in a proper, okay. If the inner planets are highlighting our inner workings, and the outer planets, the generational planets, are highlighting our public life, what does that say to me? That says there are a few little tweaks, a few little things that we have to release and heal inside of ourselves because we're meant to be on a motherfucking public stage right now. There are bigger things that we have to do. Gem, your voice, I need clear. I need you to look at your entire throat chakra. I need, the visual that I'm getting is you've got a gutter that's fucking clogged up with some old leaves from 2 fucking falls ago, and I need you to get a goddamn power hose and to fucking clean that fucker out so you are a clean, authentic vessel. So that no matter what happens outside of you, you do not have you don't feel responsible for the feelings of the person in front of you. You say, oh, I don't want coffee, I want tea today. Or, oh, I'm not going to take a left, I'm going to take a right. I know I always go left, but today I want to go right. And give 0 fucks. Give 0 fucks. I'm going to start with tarot in the private cafe. Link is below to join me on Patreon. Every single rising sign video is just 1 tier. Everybody's in there so you can do your sun, moon, and rising for all of them. Okay, love you. See you soon, Jen. Yeah, full moon's going to be in your house of public life in 2 weeks, so we're going to be releasing the old you. Okay, love you, bye.